Photography is something that seems to scare quite a few people. I've never been able to understand that. People catch really good fish, then got facilities taking pictures if there's no one else there. Fished on my own for many years, and the majority of the good fish I've had over the years have been whilst I've been on the bank on my own, so you take your own photographs. You really don't need a lot of equipment for doing that, you know, just a simple tripod and a couple of the little gadgets which I'll show you now. Most camera shops actually sell a bracket to help self-photography. All this does, traps underneath the camera, little thread goes into there. With the bracket in place there, simple little gadget on there, slides over and holds a little trigger right on top of the finger button. Useful little tip there, most of the buttons on the modern cameras, they're just like a plastic, shiny plastic on them. I've got a piece of sticky back Velcro on there. As I press the bubble, the pin comes down and sticks in the Velcro, holds it in place. A little sticky plaster will do a similar job, but I find if you try and use this sort of thing without something on the finger release, it often slips off. You have to go back and reset it again. So just two simple things, the bubble, the little bracket, and you're there then able to take your own photographs. Obviously you need somewhere then to rest the camera. I've seen people messing about trying to rest cameras on buckets and such like. There's loads of tripods available, some very reasonably priced ones. This isn't a particularly small one. I've got much smaller tripods to carry if I'm trying to cut the gear right down. Where we're fishing at the moment, not having to carry the gear very far, so I prefer slightly heavier, sturdier tripod. Most tripods on the market all work the same way. Just legs extend out. This particular one has got a double extender. More than high enough that is. I tend to find most of the fish pictures I just extend two of the legs. And try and, if you imagine the sort of height your camera would be if you're kneeling down taking a photo, that's normally where I try and get the camera anyway. So I'll just set this pod up. Lock the legs off. And simply screw the camera into place. At that stage you need to make sure the cable isn't hanging over a light meter or anything else. It's not going to get in the way of the lens. Always pull that right to the back, tuck it out of the way at the back of the camera. I've got a bivy stick here. I'm just going to push that into the ground roughly where I'm going to sit. Crouch in place, decide the sort of stance you're going to make. At the moment this stick's a little bit short, so just lift that up so it's just slightly higher than my head. I know the bottom of the mat there will be the bottom of the picture. So long as I'm sat in the middle there and the camera's picked that up, we're all lined up. I'll go back to the camera now. Usually have the camera about 6 foot away from where I'm photographing. I've got a zoom lens on this one, so I'm just slowly pulling in there. And that screen's full, bang in centre for a picture of me with the fish. Turn the camera on, go around in front of it, take the stick out of the way, we don't need that one anymore. We've got water to hand if the fish starts flapping about, bubble on the floor under the knee, and simply, as you're holding the fish, a little bit of weight on the bubble, and that's your picture gone. Worth mentioning on the bubble, not too bad here, the ground's hard. Often you'll get soft grass, or sometimes in the winter it's a little bit muddy. As you're putting pressure on the bubble, you're squashing it into the mud, you're not putting pressure on the trigger. You get around that, just pop a bucket lid underneath there. If there's a stone handy, a rock, a brick, anything, just give it a solid base, then down, and the job's done. Right, now the beauty of a digital, have a quick look in there, make sure I'm centre, absolutely spot on, and go and fetch the fish now.